Okay. How's that? Welcome to the March 2023 graduation of the Dave School. 4 times a year, we have classes graduate from Dave, and it's always so exciting to see the grads here and know this, like tomorrow, the real world happens, right? But the good news is that you're prepared. Time and time again, we hear from our graduates, I was so stressed out a day, all these things were happening. But when I got to the studio, when I got to work, it was actually easier because you guys prepared me. So we're really thrilled that you've made it this far. You've come a long way. There's been a lot of changes. The world has been a little bit crazy with everything going on right now. Finally coming out of COVID, you know, um, just a lot going on. So we're really fortunate to have this wonderful group here tonight. Can't wait to see the projects that you've been working on and the things that you're planning to do. But first, to get started, I wanted to introduce, we have a guest speaker tonight that we're very excited to have with us. Brian Miracle is with us tonight. He is the studio art director for Laksha Digital Seattle Studio. Say that really fast, like 3 times. Laksha Digital Seattle Studio. It is the world's premier service provider for the games industry. Often we have a lot of visual effects speakers because Orlando has a lot of that going on. So we're thrilled to actually have someone here from the game industry that actually works with people all over the world. In fact, they have 3 studios in India, one in the UK, one in Japan, and one in Seattle. So you may be wondering, why is Brian here if he is the head of the Seattle studio? Fortunately, Brian gets to work remote from Clearwater. So I hope you're on the beach when it's gray and cloudy in Seattle. They do really cool work for a lot of the major games in the industry, including NBA Live, the Microsoft Flight Simulator, Forza Horizon 5, Population One, Amazon's New World, and a whole lot he couldn't tell us about. So he has lived most of his adult life here in Orlando. And like I mentioned, he works remotely in Clearwater for the studio in Seattle. Brian actually went to UCF in FIA, which is a fantastic program. They have a master's degree there, and has been a industry contact with Michael Keith, our career placement director, who unfortunately is out sick this week and couldn't be with us. But we are very excited about the partnership and the relationship that we have with Brian and working with him going forward. So he's going to come up and share with us today some encouragement and some advice for our grads.
Thank you for that warm introduction. Appreciate it. Hi, everyone. Hello and welcome to all of you here today. I'm Brian Miracle. Um, so, be it distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, um, family of the graduating class, and especially to the graduates, a warm welcome to you all. I'm honored to be here with you today to celebrate this auspicious occasion. You've worked tirelessly to achieve this goal. Many sleepless nights playing Call of Duty. I mean, doing your homework. Actually, some of you, your homework may have been playing Call of Duty. You never know. It's research, right? Um, Long weekends on your demo reels and portfolios for sure. Early mornings with garbage coffee in hand, collaborating on group projects because a deadline was fast approaching. Yet now, here you are. You've made it. But has your ship come in? I was told hold the microphone closer. Has your ship come in? More on that in a moment. But for now, you're ready to take on a new adventure. You're ready to carve a new path, ready to go out and see what the world has for you. Not wholly unlike those sailing into the New World, many probably for the first time on April 10th, 1912, aboard this marvel of technology called the Titanic. I like to bring up the Titanic when I make speeches, but it doesn't go over very well. As you know, it's not a very good icebreaker. But I digress. Today marks an important milestone in your lives as you prepare to embark on your own voyage, your own journey of creative exploration and innovation in the fields of virtual production, visual effects, and game production, as you well know. Let me be the first to tell you congratulations. First, it doesn't work as well live as it does online, but you guys get it. I know that the road ahead will seem daunting at times. You will encounter setbacks, rejections, even moments of doubt, self-doubt. There will be times when it seems like your ship is sinking. But I want you to know that that is just part of the journey. It's normal. In fact, some of your greatest successes are going to come on the heels of what seems like your greatest failures. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't give up. Success is more about how you choose to view and respond to a situation rather than the situation itself. Thomas Edison is quoted as having said, "I've not failed, I just found 10,000 ways that were wrong." Something along those lines. So with that kind of persistence and with hard work, you're destined for a great life. So what you may perceive as an iceberg one day, years later down the road, it may diminish over time to become an ice cube in your rear view mirror on your voyage, on your unique path. So in addition to that, I'd like to add these pearls. Never stop working hard. Never stop learning. And be willing to get work wherever it takes. Your voyage may be very different from mine, but I want to tell you a little bit about my voyage, about my journey. After seeing Jerry's game in the tourney of animation in the Enzion many years ago, I realized I wanted to be an animator at Pixar. I graduated with an animation degree in 2001 from UCF, but I have never worked a single day of my life as a professional animator. Instead, I worked as a greeter at the Olive Garden. I worked the night shift at the Orlando airport as a car rental agent. I was a maintenance man at Uncle Bob's self-storage. I delivered the Orlando newspaper for 6 months until at last my truck was shot with a blown gasket. And because I couldn't afford to replace it, that meant I no longer had a job delivering newspapers. Many people over the years, including my parents, my grandparents, some of my closest friends, encouraged me to give up on my dream to work in entertainment as a digital artist. Get serious, they said. Get a real job. While it wasn't animation in time, I was hired as a graphic artist for a medical billing office. Then later as a 3D modeler, working in military simulation, eventually as a character artist working in MilSim, and then as a character artist working for EA. That was fun. From there, I pushed my way into art direction, volunteered for a year as an AD just to get the experience. Then I got my first paid job as an AD, and then another, and then another. And here I am today before you all as a studio art director working on top-tier games like Halo, Destiny 2, Callisto Protocol, and many more. And that's why I encourage you today to never give up on your dreams, pursue your passions with all your heart, and never let anyone tell you that you can't do something. Whether you're interested in creating the next blockbuster video game or producing mind-blowing visual effects for the latest blockbuster film, the possibilities are endless. And if you're ever feeling stuck, knocked off course, adrift in the ice, as many of us do along the way, don't be afraid to seek out a mentor and guidance from those who've gone before you. You have plenty of them right here. I'm here for you guys. Don't be afraid to reach out. As I wrap up addressing you this afternoon, I want to leave you with one final thought. You are the future of this industry. You have the power to shape the way we experience entertainment, to transport us to brave new worlds, to push the boundaries of what we think is possible, even to make us believe, or at least suspend disbelief, that the Titanic can set sail once more. And I have no doubt that you will rise to the challenge. So go out there and make us proud. Remember that life is not sink or swim, it's sink and swim. Remember to always be yourselves, to follow your dreams, and never give up. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you. That's great. Jan, the Titanic actually sank. It hit the iceberg on the 13th. It might have been a Friday, 13th. I don't know. And then it actually sank on the 14th. Abraham Lincoln was shot died on April 14th, and my son, who is now a freshman in college, also was born on April 14th. So like, we get the Titanic and all of the icebreakers. That's awesome. So we've heard a little bit from the studio, and now we're excited to start hearing from our grads. Rodrigo and some of the instructors spent some time with the grads and put together this special video. So let's hear from them.
My name is Brandon Wise. I'm a virtual production student. I've been here at the Dave School since last year. The experience was pretty fun. I just encourage everybody just do their best. You got people that's always here helping you out. No matter how much trouble you in, they have all types of patience because they just want to see you succeed.
Hello, my name is Ian Corriciano. I'm a virtual production student at the Dave School, and I've had a really, really good time. It's been a blast. I've learned a lot, and well, just ask questions. Everyone here is super nice. They will help you. They will give you all the information you need. It's a great place to go.
Hi, I'm Josh Stewart. I'm in the VFX program, and my time here was very fun.
Hello, my name is James Larza. I went to the virtual production class. I want to be a 3D modeler, and going to the school has been a blast for me. I've been here since last year, September. Met a lot of people here, made connections here. You will be meeting a lot of people here, and with the amount of things that they learned, you can put all the stuff they learned into stuff. Well, I guess your own stuff, and you will learn stuff here when you don't know anything about it.
Hi, my name is Jose Robles. I'm a VFX student, and my time here at Dave has been exciting, and I've learned so many cool things, and I've definitely made progress. My recommendation to anybody assisting the program is do not work and focus on school wholly so you can do better.
Hello, my name is Chandler Gaines. I'm in the virtual production program, leaving Dave School as a 3D journalist. My time here has been amazing, and coming from online to in person has been, even more exciting and better. Just because the location is great and the environment's great. And if I was gonna leave you with some tidbit of knowledge, I would say you have to dedicate probably more time than you're comfortable with to perfecting whether you're a modeler, animator, but you have to go above and beyond to have that edge over everybody else. But yeah.
Hello, my name is Natalia Mira Gonzalez. I'm in the VFX program, and I'm going to be an animator. I had a lot of fun at the Dave School, and I learned modeling, rigging, animating, and compositing in various different programs. If you do come here, I'm sure you won't regret it.
Hi, I'm Bayvon. I'm a 3D animator, and I've gone through the game production program. My biggest advice would be that you got to be willing to put in the work. It's definitely, they start you the ground running, so you definitely got to make sure you're ready for as much work as way more than high school if that's what you're coming from, and even more than a typical college program. It's you got to be ready to put the work in.
All right, I'm Mallory Bowling, student here at Dave in the game production program, graduating in 2 days. It's been a very useful and important experience here. I've learned a lot. It's very, I will say, like, my advice for prospective students, it's like, be prepared because it's going to be a lot. It's going to be very quick. It's fast paced, but you will learn a lot and you will grow. And one thing I had to learn is to not be so perfectionist because you're learning so quickly that your early stuff, you're not going to go in your demo reel because you're going to get way better quicker. So there will definitely be times you have to crunch and you're going to feel hard. You have to push yourself, but you will get better that way and you will make progress and you will get there. So that's what I would say.
No, we're not good. Now we're good. Okay. Sorry about that. And I neglected to mention we are streaming on YouTube and it will be recorded. So when you get home, you can go back on the Dave School channel and the video will be there by itself if you want to watch it, and then also the ceremony. And if you haven't already, please be sure to follow us, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter, and I think we still have a Discord. So awesome. Now I'm going to call up Russell and Cindy, our two program supervisors, to start handing out some awards for our students.
Excuse me. Okay. Hello. So we have 3 categories for our awards: most outstanding improvement, professionalism, and most outstanding student. I will go through the game students first, and I've based my decisions on certain criteria. First one being outstanding improvement. I've picked this one just because I've seen the progress of that specific student, and towards the end of it, they've came out with a very phenomenal portfolio, and that's kind of how I based my decision on this. So, without further ado, the most outstanding student for improvement is Janice. And now for professionalism. You guys probably know who this is going to go to. Bailey Vaughn. Now, for most outstanding student, it will go to Chandler. You put a lot of work in, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. So, the VFX side of things. I will find. Most outstanding improvement will go to Aiden.
Sir? Oh, sorry.
All right. So, for professionalism. Sorry, Natalia, right? Sorry. I don't say your name much, so. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. Now for most outstanding student would go to Jose.
Thank you.
And now on to Cindy, who is going to present the Above and Beyond Award.
Hello, everyone. I am so excited to see you all here. I love seeing all the family come out and support your graduates. They've really put in the work, and it shows. So every graduation, our Director of Career Services, Michael Keith, who unfortunately could not be here today, he's really, really sad. He wanted to be here. But he presents an award that is called the Above and Beyond. So as I read this, just pretend I'm Mike. Okay, so I'm going to read it in his perspective. And so he says, as the Director of Career Services, it is my honor to select the recipient of the Day School Above and Beyond Award. I wish I could be there in person to give this award, as I respect this student a great deal. The Above and Beyond Award is given to just one of the students who are completing their on-ground portion of the Dave School, and it is earned not just by what the student does during their final block, but what they do during their entire time here on campus and in the classroom. I take into account several variables. The quality of the student's work is only a small part of the traits that I look for. Another trait I take into consideration is the student's work ethic, but most importantly, it's the student's attitude. How they treat their classmates, how they interacted with the staff and faculty, and how seriously they took our advice when it was given to them. This student was a driving force in their class and helped lead by example. It is my great honor, in the words of Mike and mine, to bestow the Dave School Above and Beyond Award to none other than Bailey Vaughn. Thank you. Congratulations.
All right, it's that time. I know it feels like really quick after, all that work and effort that you've put into it. So we're just going to make it happen. So we're going to do the grad walk. If you guys want to line up, we'll get ready. Oh, then you're doing it. Just kidding. Sorry, I've been out of town this week too.
Okay, so our students on the VFX side and the game side, you guys spent a lot of time working on various projects, each one respectively VFX and game. On average, it took about, I would say, 8 weeks for the game side, and maybe a little bit longer for the VFX side, I guess. Nods. I didn't get to oversee that one too much. So first of all, we'll start on the VFX video, and we'll show that project. Enjoy.
Dr. Dave Crane and his team, including Dr. Natalia Stewart and Dr. Malachi Orellano, were recently given access to classified information and artifacts leading them to believe there is a lost city within the depths of the ocean. These artifacts were found during a previous exploration led by Joshua Galarza in 1912. While they are clear indicators of the exact location, including artifacts mapping out the area, there has yet to be a successful mission finding the city. With all of the evidence we have found, we have developed a plan and will be the first to locate it and capture footage of its existence.
Hello, my name is Riley Jones, and this is my pilot, Jose Smith. We're preparing to launch in our lovingly named Redoubtable, and hoping to get some footage of the lost city. We'll be taking these logs along the way, and see you in the next one. be so excited to decipher this when we get back. Let's see what's on the other side. I can't believe we're seeing this. What was that?
Taking evasive maneuvers. Hold on. I'm gonna try and get us back to that cave. One of the engines intact. We should be able to make it back to the cave.
The ruins seem to be guarded by some sort of creature. The ship is damaged beyond repair. Do not attempt to return. You were never meant to be here.
So as you can see from the names, this was a collaborative project, but the main creators of this were 6 VFX students that put it all together. A lot of time to put all this together and make it sort of presentable for you guys to enjoy. This project was planned out ahead of time, early on, I guess about block 2. Yeah, and so for virtual production purposes, we were trying to keep everything together so the VFX students and the game students would sort of work in one theme. So that was the VFX project. We shared a lot of various assets between the classes. And then, so going off of that, our next project to show off is the game students project. And again, they spent a lot of time putting all this together. This was about an average of 8 weeks. Between the students and getting into a functional game environment and Unreal Engine. And most of it, they created all the content. There was a few things that we had to add in that we just couldn't get right, and just for the sake of production and speeding up time, we had to throw in like some post-processing volumes and stuff to make everything look correct, like it was underwater. And without further ado, go ahead and share that one. Enjoy.
Hello, my name is David Jones. I recently discovered that my Grand-Aunt Riley was researching the mysterious Lost City. 74 years ago, she set out on an adventure to prove its existence, but sadly never came back. After careful planning, I've decided to go find out what happened to Aunt Riley and hopefully find the Lost City myself. Who knows, maybe she did find something. Alright, it looks like we are ready to launch. Whoa, what a sight! We're pretty close to where we were able to calculate Riley's launch point. The autopilot knows the way, so for now, I'll just enjoy the view. How could the ocean be so mysterious, but so wonderful at the same time? They seem friendly though, so maybe they'll guide me to Riley. It will be a while till we reach the sea floor, so I probably should get some shut-eye since there's not much else to see. We finally made it. That beeping means there's a ship nearby. Maybe it's Riley's. Ah, definitely not my aunt's submarine, but still, interesting to find at this depth. Let me scan to see if there's anything else nearby. Whoa, the scan found something. I wonder if that's Aunt Riley's ship. It looks like an old submarine. Looks like it may be from one of the world wars. Definitely not Riley's ship, though. I wonder what happened to it. Maybe a torpedo or something? I wonder what she was seeing out there. Oh, look, a cave entrance. I bet that's where she went next. There's a lot of evidence of a city here. This is awesome. Wait, what is that? I wonder if that's a statue of a god they worshipped. I've gotten a lot of evidence here. I wonder if I should head back before I go too far. But I still don't know what happened to Riley. Oh no. Now we have to find another way out. I do not have a good feeling about this. I don't like this anymore. I did it! It's here! It really exists! Oh wow! This is beautiful. This is her ship. Oh man, this is how she died. No way! This thing! It killed Riley! I may not be very big, but if I ram it, I may be able to kill it. I could also try running away.
Now, but on the game side, this was 75 years after the VFX story we saw. So the grandson of the explorer in the first project that we saw was in this Unreal game. And so there's two different endings. There's a kind of a kill the monster or flee ending. So you have two different choices. But again, yeah, you guys spent a lot of time on this. Everybody had their hand in it and did a lot of work. Congratulations. I don't think I'm missing anything, but there's a lot of stuff to be said about this. You guys really did a good project. It turned out really, really nice. So congratulations. And then at the end here is just y'all's board. I didn't put the Jira board up, but this was like the whiteboard. So congratulations.
At Dave School, we focus on the art, and I think that's very evident in the projects that you see here. But the last time that we actually had a functioning game, and this is considered a functioning game, was pre-COVID. So this is a big deal, game and virtual production students to be able to take that level. They have no programming, by the way, guys. So a game involves art and then the programming to bring it to life. And they were able to accomplish quite a bit in 8 weeks. Did you tell me? That's insane. Brian, how long does it take to make a game usually? Yeah, years and years, and you guys did it in 8 weeks. So wow. So. And then from the visual effects side, so our visual effects students didn't really focus on the cinematics, and virtual production is a combination of visual effects and gaming. It takes the art, the cinematics, the live production side of things, and it uses the game engine, Unreal Engine, and blends it together to make what you saw here from the first production to the game. And it's every single thing that you saw. Like I don't know if you realize every single thing that you saw in the little short film was created by these students. The whale, they animated it, they modeled it, they made the rocks, they made the waves, they made the bubbles. Everything was created, in their minds and then in the computer. And it's pretty amazing, I think, what they did. So one more round of applause and then good job. When I was watching the credits, I realized I neglected to introduce some very important people, so forgive me. But we have with us Braden Brunk and PJ Salmon. And PJ and Braden are two of our core instructors. Braden teaches animation, and PJ, what do you not teach? Animation. So PJ has been teaching modeling and lighting, and then most recently, and then also he did our compositing class. So our students progress through. They start by learning how to model something, like let's take the whale. They build the whale. And then in block 2, they animate it, and not just the object, but a camera. So like if you're coloring, let's say on your iPad with a pen, it's a still object. But when we look at things in life, when you're looking around this room, there are moves, right? So that's also animation. So a lot of that goes into block 2. And then in block 3, the students separate, and the visual effects students go into compositing, and the gaming students go into their first introduction to Unreal. And then finally, they do a studio residency here on campus. Our virtual production students go to visual effects first and learn some cinematics and compositing. Then they learn Unreal. Then they go into a visual effects studio. And I think finally they do a game studio. So they actually get 6 months of studio experience. But anyway, I'm sorry I didn't introduce you. And we also have quite a few online instructors that I know some of you had that are with us as well. So hello online. Okay, do you guys want to say anything? Because you never get to really talk, and you were kind of there with them through the whole thing. And I know you wrote some of it. Braden, you want to say something about it? Yeah.
Well, I just have to say what an honor it was to be your teacher. To see where you guys have come and grown into is absolutely incredible. It's what makes it worth it every time. Just, continue that same spirit as you continue into the industry with your goals and your pursuits, and just never lose sight of why you started here and what you're going to do. I can't wait to see what you guys do, and congratulations to all of you.
You want to say anything? Yeah.
How can I really top that, though? Like, honestly, I didn't really get to be a part of your guys' classes too much, other than a little bit of the final project, which was by the way, stellar. But I did want to just add, keep your goals in mind, because it's easy to just like focus for another week and then be like, I want to break. I get it, but stay focused, because trust me, it's worth it. In the end, you'll get the jobs that you want. Even if it's like just getting in the door, focus on getting in the door, because then you can get the lighter job, the CG job, the compositing job. It's really easy once you get in the door. So stay focused on those goals, because I know all of you guys are super talented and can do it. So you just got to stay focused and do the best you can do. Thank you.
Okay, now we are going to do the grad walk. So, all right, guys, we have reached the culmination of our term. So if you want to line up, instructors, you want to come up, and we will get ready to hand out our diplomas. Come up a little bit so like we can take the clip and put your hands.
All right. First up, we have Mallory Bowling. Eddie Velasquez. Chandler Gaines. Jaden Galarza. David Mace. Janice Math. Natalia Gonzalez. Liam Myers. Aiden Orlano. Close. Jose Velasquez. Malachi Smith. Joshua Stewart. Bailey Vaughn. Jackson Williams Hale. And last but not least, Mr. Brandon Wise. Congratulations.
All right, grads, come on back for your family photo. Here, let's line up here. Oh. It doesn't have to be alphabetical now. There we go. All right, smile. Look at your parents. Find your family. Okay. Wait, yeah, in one moment. Okay, before we do that, though, Rodrigo, officially we are confirming upon these diploma grads a Dave School diploma. So from March 2023, graduates of our Dave School, you may change your tassel. You are officially graduated. Now, if you want to jump or throw your cap on 3, ready? You gonna do it? Wait, you're getting ready. You can do whatever you want, as long as it's PG. Okay. Somewhere. 1, 2, 3, go! Woo! We are in the process of building a studio with 25-foot ceilings on the 3rd floor for this very purpose. That actually concludes our service. If you guys want to come up and take pictures with your grads, we have a cake in the conference room and some goodies. So please hang out, celebrate. Grads, show your family around. Thank you very much for being here.